Welcome back, boxing fans, to the great show with Sean on boxing. So we got Riyadh season WBC finals. Obviously, this is a tournament that's been going on for a number of months now. We finally get to the finals, and we just had the heavyweight matchup. Ramirez from Argentina ended up winning, and now we have a Mexican versus an Italian fighter who are fighting at featherweight. Meiji is pretty highly ranked currently in the featherweight division by BoxRec. I think he is in the top 20. He's fighting a kid right now in Quamilia who's done pretty well. And this is the final, so this is to see who is the best featherweight in this tournament. Mosqueda has been a heavily favored fighter and been getting a lot of praise from day one since he's been a part of this tournament. And obviously, being a Mexican fighter, he has a built-in fan base, but he's also got a very exciting style, very good knockout power. I think he's already scored 2 or possibly 3 knockouts in the round-robin rounds to get to the final. So round 1 is on. As you'd expect, both guys are trying to size each other up for some big power shots. The Italian guy, obviously much more of a conventional fighter, a little longer, fight behind a long jab, trying to set up his big power shots. The Mexican guy is a little more shorter, a little more compact, more of a mid-range hooker. I think the favorite is definitely Mosqueda, the Mexican fighter. He scored some sensational knockouts so far in this tournament. Even in the semifinals, he had a great body shot knockout against the fighter from South Africa. I think probably the worst thing the Italian guy can do is do what he just did there. Basically just shell up and allow Mosqueda to unload on him from mid-range. You got to pump that jab out a little more. Be more active with your jab. Keep Mosqueda a little bit moving on his back foot. Now he's got him on the ropes. That's probably the perfect place to put Mosqueda. Mosqueda throws some unorthodox shots. Really unloading power. Nice little left hand from Mosqueda, turning on his opponent. Mosqueda has definitely been one of the 2 most exciting fighters in this tournament, and one of the guys who's gotten a shitload of praise. But getting on the ropes, that's probably not the best thing for him to do. It allows his opponent to use his range. And when he gets him on the rope, he's pretty successful. Come on, ref. That's a long time you take, man, just to pass a call. Oh, Mosqueda throws like some wild fucking hooks, man, with both his left and right hand. Fast and just, wow, whipping. But he missed them by like 1.5 miles. But so far, it was a good round, exactly what you felt it would be. Both guys trying to establish their style. Mosqueda trying to get to that mid-range and unload with big hooks. The Italian fighter controlling distance behind the jab. So far, so good. You can check out the fight card here on BoxRec. Obviously, 1 fight, 3 more to go. This is obviously number 2. After this, we have probably the fighter that has gotten the most praise in this tournament, and that is Carlos Uchurria, a power-punching Colombian fighter who's going to be in with Kazakhstan fighter Tursunov. And that's probably going to be the highlight fight of this card for sure. And then we have a Canadian fighter, Derek Pomelo, against Dylan Biggs from Australia. So Canada versus Australia as well. So that'll be an interesting matchup to see if my Canadian brethren can pull off a title. BTB lives. What's BTB? Good body shot from the Mexican. Surprise, surprise. A left hook to the liver. January is shaping up to be a good boxing month. Well, once we got out of fucking October and November, December, January, both look real packed. We'll see what happens with February and March. Back to back. Ah, okay, I get it. Because I was out earlier, even though that was almost, for me, that's like yesterday. Right now it's like 12:30 almost. Oh, Mosqueda, stay off the ropes. That's when you let the Italian guy fucking get successful against you. You got like... There, you get him on the ropes. There you go. Big left to the body. Oh, three-punch combination. Every punch landed clean. The Italian guy took it real nice, though, because he got nailed. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't get dropped right there. This fight's going to be a fucking banger, because so far it's really heating up. Fucking jumping fucking shot from Mosqueda. He is a little unorthodox. Oh, big left hand. Yeah, the first round definitely went to the Italian fighter, but this one, thanks to those big combination punches landed, I have to lean towards Mosqueda. Oh, nice little uppercut in the inside. Mosqueda's got pretty fast hands. But his wild hooks. Nice hooks from Mosqueda. Good body shots from the Italian kid. Oh, that was a good round. Good round. It's heating up. If you guys aren't watching this is, of course, free on YouTube. So jump on in. It should be easy to find. What is it listed at right now on YouTube? WBC Boxing Grand Prix Finals. The heavyweight fight was not bad. Ramirez, his brother, was a cruiserweight champion, and Ramirez is fighting in heavyweight in this tournament, but obviously he's going to be moving back to cruiserweight afterwards. It's funny, though, I looked at the paycheck he got. He got $100,000 to win, which obviously is good money, but ironically, I was watching AIBA amateur tournament the other day, and the winner that won the gold medal was getting $300,000 from the Russian promoter in amateur boxing. Type in Ring Magazine, Newton. Type in Ring Magazine. Type in where? Ring what? Where do you want me to type in Ring Magazine? Round 3. Super duper Cooper flag. Super duper Cooper flag. Cooper's heating up. He had a big game yesterday as well. Oh. Are these fights being shown on Ring Magazine's app as well? I was disappointed by that Japanese card the other day that I couldn't find any links to that. So I ended up missing Tatsumi versus Donaire. Did any of you guys end up catching that fight? I was listening to a YouTuber talk about it, so it sounds as if that fight is potentially one of the fights of the year. YouTube, type in Ring Magazine, card comes up. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's also just on YouTube under its own name as well. Mesqueda, let's go. He is very unorthodox with his jumping straight punches that he throws. Stop the hugging. We don't need no Devin Haney fight. Also, Evan, he's also fought in the UK when he was part of the World Boxing Super Series. He fought on a Josh Taylor undercard. So I'm not sure if the fight specifically was in Scotland or in England, but he also fought in the UK as well. I think that was against Rodriguez to win the first title of his bantamweight's reign. Oh, nice counter. Oh, fucking Italian guy fucking just threw an elbow. Dirty cocksucker. All this year, it's funny, guys like Crawford, who's only traveled once, is held to no criticism, and Floyd never traveled. Yeah, I heard he fought Rodriguez Glasgow. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like people need to come under criticism, but it's just ironic that people are so critical of many non-American fighters who literally consistently fucking travel outside of their home base to fight abroad, yet are heavily criticized. And then American fighters are given a free pass, like Andre Ward, who was part of the World Boxing Super Series. Every single fighter in that tournament, except for Ward and Durrell, had previously been world champions. So you figure their cachet, right, would have gave them some benefits, but it didn't, because every single one of them had to fight on the road. The only one who didn't was Andre Ward, who was literally, outside of Durrell, the least tested out of every fighter in the tournament, right? But, then this guy didn't want to go to Canada when he had two big opportunities. Could have went to fucking UK to rematch Carl Froch for a big money fight in what do you call it, the big arena. Well, I can't think of the name, but those were all big chances he fought, but he didn't want to give up any kind of advantage at all. People underestimate how hard it is to fight outside of your native country. Guys like Crawford, Floyd are both overrated. It's the American business model for them to overrate Americans. Ward should have fought Boutte too. Well, that's what I mean. 2 times he could have fought in Canada. Once versus Boutte and once versus Adonis Stevenson. I remember when Southpaw said that Inoue forced Fulton to get used to Japanese air. Well, fuck him. That dude's a fucking douche, so can you only imagine the kind of stupid bullshit that he fucking said? They were fucking talking about Inoue using PEDs, illegally wrapping his hands. They were fucking trying to find any possible way to shit on Inoue and criticize him. But then if I say Devin Haney's boring, then I'm hating. Okay. In my opinion, Devin Haney's boring. But your opinion cannot fucking tell a person is cheating using PEDs or illegally doing his gloves. Round 4 in a competitive fight. Nice counter shot from the Italian. Short, crisp. Oh, another nice one. That's it, Meiji. Let your hands go and get off the ropes. Spin. Now Meiji starting to hold too much to frustrate this guy. Both are illegal. Oh, nice body shot on the inside. Oh my God, you just sound like a fucking dummy, Bobby. Andre Ward's school fucking AJ. Yeah, okay. Andre Ward's a tool, so whatever. Guy who's fucking thirsty for paydays, even though he literally, as we just mentioned, walked away from numerous paydays. He did it. Picasso is underrated. He's fast, has great combination punching up and down. I thought I really enjoy watching Inui make Blue Blood eat crow by destroying Fulton and rapping the way they wanted. He lacks power, but let his hands go to make up for it. I think it'll be a closer fight than the bookies see. Well, I was watching him today training, and he looks good. He's got some snappy shots. So this is the kid that, what's his face is fighting? 17-0, 1 draw, 8 KOs, 25 years old. His last opponent, Valverde, who was 16-0, he stopped him in 1 round. Troy Nash, an American fighter, got a draw against him earlier, ended up losing it on the cards once they got to the extra judges. And who was a Ukrainian fighter he beat before that, who was also undefeated. So already he's fought 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th undefeated fighter this kid's fought in a row. Round 5. After round 6, they will tell us who's winning on the cards. I didn't hear after round 3, but I know after 6 rounds they will say, "Are you going to take a point away for holding? Stop, judge. We don't need any of this kind of bullshit. Stop over-reffing." Excuse me. Oh, past my bedtime. I was getting ready to go to bed until I saw that heavyweight matchup on. I'm like, oh, goddamn. I can't fucking go to bed now. I'll be able to watch Liverpool play. Oh, that's it, Meiji. Middle of the ring, let your hands go, combination punching, and then you do very well. On the ropes, not so well. Stop whining, you Italian fucking prick. Punch him. There, you got him on the ropes. Let your hands go. Another nice body shot. The right hand to the body. Meiji's landed some good shots. Oh, good exchange for both guys. Nice short counter left. Oh, another nice left. Oh, another nice left. That guy's running in too much trying to get payback. Fucking leaving himself wide open. That's the way to get yourself knocked out, kid. Oh, a big right. Yeah, this round, the Italian guy's totally fucking letting roll away. He's a dirty fucking guy, too. Oh, my God. Dirty brick. Oh, shut up. Miss Gator took a step back. Oh. Jake, a contender. Come on, man. He's saying to himself, why is this guy still on top of me? I just hit him the first left hook. Wow. Oh. So what's the score? You're wrong. I agree, he's wrong. Oh, they're not telling us the scores. Underway and looking very similar to round 5. Two good action rounds back to back at 4 and 5. Well, last fight they were telling us after round 3, after round 6, what the score was. So then we knew what to expect. I don't know what happened there. That was a good round for Meiji, but the Italian kid is dirty but tough. He's really trying to hit him with that counter left hand. Oh, nice 1-2. Nice right hand. When he throws straight shots, he's far more effective. He's landing almost every straight shot that he throws. But when he throws those hooks, most of the time he's fucking missing. Jake took some good punches, ended up breaking his jaw in two spots today, taking that last big right fucking hand. But he still took it, right? Got up. It was just obviously a little too slow. But the problem was I was disappointed with AJ's overall performance. I felt, how come a guy like AJ wasn't able to establish his jab far more effectively? Like, he got hit too many times. Luckily, he got hit by fucking a cruiserweight, so it didn't really have too much of an effect on him. But, man, what's going to happen when he steps in to take on a legitimate fucking heavyweight? It's getting hit way too much. And if you can't establish your jab, like, one of the key weapons he's going to need if he fights Fury is his jab. But he was fucking not even close with his jab for the whole fight. Like, I think he landed, like, probably 4 jabs the whole fight. 4. Like, he should have been really effective, man, on that punch. I was very disappointed by his performance. I understand it's hard to fight a guy who's running. That's the same thing we said when, fucking Canelo fought Lara and when Canelo fought Skull. People weren't giving him an excuse to say it's hard to fight a guy who's trying to survive and run. Yeah, it is. Exactly. That's what I fucking always say. Right? It's no different for Canelo than it is for fucking obviously AJ. But yeah, I personally think AJ is done in terms of being elite. I think so too. And I mean, anyone that watches my channel knows I'm a big AJ fan. And I was really curious to see how working with Usyk's team would potentially benefit him, right? Because they have a good relationship. They know each other. They fought each other multiple times. So they know really what the weaknesses are because they fucking obviously capitalized on them. But, yeah. I know it's only one training camp, but it's against fucking YouTuber, right? Like, you should look a lot crisper and a lot fucking smoother than he looked. He did not look great, did not look confident. Yeah. So, round 7. This fight's close. I think the Mexican fighter is winning, but I haven't heard any cards, so I'm not sure exactly. But both guys are being effective at times. They each have their moments, that's for sure. Nice combination from Meiji, Masqueda. Oh, that's you, Italian guy. Ah, so they got Masqueda winning 58, 60, 58, 59, 59. Ah, okay. So keep doing what you're doing. You should win the fight pretty easily. I don't think so. Because I think the last thing he wants to do is tarnish his fucking name and his legacy. He's a prideful guy, right? So I don't think that's what he would want to push at all. I personally think AJ. It's funny when Shakur fangirls get on their knees and call Jake a runner when Shakur literally turns his back to Santos and ran away from him. Well, that's the thing. I mean, what he was doing was no different than what Devin Haney did against Ramirez. It was no different than what Lara did versus Canelo. It was no different than what William fucking Skull did versus Canelo. Like, the reality is, as a boxing fan, it doesn't matter who does that shit. It's never going to be fucking well received by the majority of boxing fans. It's not a race thing. It's a fucking boring pussy thing, right? We understand why Jake Paul did it. Jake Paul was fighting a fucking monster of a heavyweight who was going out there to knock him out. So, that was by far the best strategy. Like, we will talk, right? You and me, we'll sit around, we'll have drinks, and we'll talk about, would you fight Mike Tyson for $1 million? And you're like, fucking sure I would. And I'd fucking run around that ring for the first fucking 4 or 5 rounds. Everybody says that, right? Because that's the only rational, reasonable way you feel you could actually fucking survive against an elite fighter. And Jake Paul is no different than us. I mean, more or less, he's very similar, right? Come on, ref. We don't need to fucking have points and drama now. It's in the 7th fucking round. The Italian guy is fucking the Terminator, man. He just comes forward nonstop. But he's losing. I think, yeah. I mean, and, his strategy was pretty smart, to be fair. Because what he was trying to do was run a lot, make AJ miss, struggle to land big punches, and hopefully catch him fucking rushing in with some clean shots. And that's exactly what he did. And it fucking worked. He caught AJ with some real clean jabs and a lot of fucking clean right hands. And so the strategy was fucking on point. The problem was he couldn't hurt AJ. And by moving so much, he ended up fucking having no legs. So, by the time the 6th round came, the dude fucking barely could even stand, even without AJ like chasing after him and hitting him. Round 8, I think the Mexican kid, Mosqueda, is going to be the winner of this. And I kind of prefer him. I mean, nothing against the other guy. He's a dirty prick, but you got to like his style. He's aggressive, come forward. Dude lets his hands go. He's tough as nails. So, but why do you keep falling down, dude? You're holding and pulling the guy, and then you're the one always falling down. Come on, don't take 1 point away. That's fucking stupid. Come on, man. Can't let the fucking fight be determined on that. That guy's pulling him. That's why both of them fell down. Look at him charging with his fucking head. But you're going to say it's one guy? Come on. Oh, man, he's hitting that fucking Italian guy with some clean fucking hooks. The dude just takes it, man. Boom. Fucking takes it. See? Like, you blame the Italian guy is fucking initiating most of the fucking stuff like that. Hit him in the gut. This fight's really turned into a dirty fucking fight. What? Stop whining. What do you want the guy to do? Sit there and let you hit him? Big hook from fucking left field. How good is the kid Picasso, Sean? I think he's a pretty skilled Mexican fighter, right? When we consider like Mexican fighters, that kid's pretty skilled. He's a pretty conventional type of fighter. Fights behind a jab, not like a typical come forward, get hit to land punches type of guy. He's not like that. He's not a huge puncher, but his hands are pretty quick. He's got a pretty short, snappy right hand. So I think he's a good opponent. Obviously, he's a mandatory, so he's done what he's had to do or needed to do to be put in that position. Do you think this is the end of Jake Paul pay-per-view fights? Not at all. Not at all. Dirty fucking fight, this one. No, it shouldn't have been a point off. One guy's pushing, the other guy's pulling, and one guy fell down. What about the punches in the back of the head from the fucking dirty Italian fighter? Inui Junto. That might be the perfect fight for John Boxing. It might give him everything he needs. A fucking Inui loss, which means that he can put Devin Haney pound for pound number one.
She returns to the featherweight division to face Arena Tellez as Serrano puts the unified WBA and WBO titles on the line in her homeland of Puerto Rico. You can watch it all live on DAZN as part of your regular subscription on Saturday.
Fucking Suleiman kissing fucking Mosqueda's ass. That dude is so biased, man.
Mosqueda anticipating a victory here. Take a look back at the story of the fight. Full fight highlights here.
She really can't get her to the body or to the head. I mean, Brandon Mosquera just landed some really, that was probably the best punch of the night. The way he spins off like that, just caught him so flush.
On the other hand, if Inui stops Junto, he will say that he knocked out a bum. Well, that's exactly what he will say. right? He'll say, I told you Junto's overrated. What do you mean overrated? You get beat by fucking Inui, you're overrated?
But Skate learned so much from myself from that fight tonight. I think he becomes a better fighter after this. Technically, he's absolutely fantastic.
I totally agree. Everybody needs that fight that proves it to themselves that they can last under adversity.
I wonder how much money these guys get taxed on that paycheck when they bring it home.
Just making one final confirmation on the scorecards. All right, we are ready to make this one official. Let's send it back up to the center of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Both judges will say Mansour and Ed Pearson scored the same, 76-75. Both judges, Alan Krebs and Janko Aleksic, scored the same, 78-73. And Judge Pavel Hennet scores it 77-74. All for your winner by unanimous.
Mosqueta.
Still undefeated. And now the Riyad season WBC Boxing Grand Prix Featherweight Champion, Rondo El Pedro Mosquita.
Mosquita. It was a good win for him. Well, I think right now Haney is number 5 on my list, right? Now that Bud Crawford retired. So Haney moves up from like 6 to 5. For Haney to become top 3, well, obviously once Usyk retires, he's going to be right up there, right? Obviously it's going to be Bivol, Inui, and Bam Rodriguez and Devin Haney. Obviously somebody else may elevate depending on what they do. Like I think if Shakur beats Tio, he probably is going to elevate over Devin Haney on my pound-for-pound list, and vice versa. If Tio beats Shakur, he's going to elevate over him as well. But then he's still going to be in the top 5, even if that happens. But for him to get to that position, I think he just has to go on to become undisputed at 147 pounds, right? You become undisputed at 147 pounds, win your fights, convincingly. Not fucking only landing 70 punches, because fuck, man, that's hard to accept. But then you're going to have Usyk, who's soon going to retire. So there's going to be Inui, Bivol, Bam, the winner of Shakur and Tio, and Devin Haney, right? And people should be excited. That's 3 American fighters in the top fucking 5. And then, 1 Russian and 1 fucking Japanese fighter. And then obviously we have a whole group of up-and-coming young fighters, with obviously David Benavidez. Beterbiev's old, so obviously he's going to be retiring sometime soon as well and be eventually off the pound-for-pound list. I think Kenshiro Taraji, if he becomes the 3-weight world champion, probably going to crack the top 10 on my list. And then you got some potential vacant spots for up-and-coming young fighters. Even, a lot of these other guys potentially could do that. If Oshaki goes up to 135 and becomes a WBC champion, 2-weight world champion, he's obviously going to be in contention as well. So, guys just need to keep fighting and keep winning. If Inui, you got Junto up there, obviously one of those guys is going to fall off the list, depending on who wins, unless it's a super competitive fight that somebody wins just by a minuscule part. And then obviously neither guy's going to really fall off the list. It's going to be kind of similar to Bivol versus Beterbiev, right? Neither guy fell out of the top 5 when Beterbiev beat Bivol, and vice versa when Bivol beat Beterbiev. They still basically were just flip-flop from 4 to 5. Right? And then you still have Inui, Crawford, and Usyk ahead of them with Bam underneath. And then Junto. Right now, I think Devin Haney moved above Junto just because obviously he has accomplished a little more than Junto has. 3-weight world champion, undisputed. Junto, 3-weight world champion, unified. For this kid, what's in store for him at featherweight? Let me see those boxing. Boxing scenes, boxing rankings. Featherweight, WBC rankings. Oh, so that's a good division he's in. Angelo Leo, who's currently WBC. Currently, Bruce Carrington is going to become the WBC champion. Ray Vargas is champion in recess. Nathaniel Collins. They should make Carrington fight Nathaniel Collins to get that title as opposed to just elevating him fucking like that. Carlos Castro is there. Oh, actually, I think Carrington's fighting Carlos Castro, so that's what they're going to do. Omar Trinidad is right there. Luis Neri. Kolmatov is right up there. Shimanyachi is up there. Robsy Ramirez is 15. So currently this kid is not ranked in the top 15 by the WBC. But obviously after today, he's going to be cracking the WBC list. Who could we see him fight next? Maybe he should jump in and fight one of those Japanese fighters. Shimachi, Kameda, or Nakatano. Rest in peace, Janibek's career. So what's the result? I saw that he's stripped and not ranked, but did anyone say what potentially the punishment's going to be? So you think Canelo deserves to be knocked out of the pound for pound after the Crawford fight? It's not after the Crawford fight. It's a combination, right? It's losing to Bivol, having fights where he was disappointing, to be fair, right? Disappointing against fucking the boring fucking Cuban fighter. Disappointing in his fights versus Berlanga and Munguia. He won the fights, but, you know, people were expecting more. It's just at this point, you got to question if he's still a pound-for-pound top 10 fighter. I mean, obviously, he's got a great legacy. I know boxing IQ, ring IQ, he would put him on a top 10 list based on what he's done before. But based on what you did before doesn't mean what you are today, right? Sure, these are accomplishments and things that are going to be part of your legacy and potentially you becoming a Hall of Famer. But as far as you being a pound-for-pound fighter in 2026, I don't know. He's going to fight once in 2026 against who knows who, probably maybe Crawford. Crawford just announced his retirement. Maybe he's just doing that to get leverage so he can get the $100 million off of Turkey. Or he's really retiring, and then in that case, we're going to see Canelo fight who? I mean, if we look at the current standings for the WBC, we can scroll up. So currently, Mimbili is the interim champion. I would love to see a Mimbili Canelo Alvarez fight. Don't get me fucking wrong. If they could have Canelo fight Mimbili in fucking September, whoo, sign me up. I'm all in on that fight. That's what I was saying before when people were talking about, you know, Canelo won't fight this guy, won't fight this guy. I'm saying, but you fight Munguia, then you fight Berlanga, right? And then you fucking fight Crawford, and now you take on Mimbili. You're literally fighting all the top fucking dudes in your division. It's a deep division, so obviously there's a lot of people potentially you could fight, but you're not missing or ducking guys. Like, you can't fight everybody, right? Let's be honest. You can't fight everybody. But then Hamza Shiraz is number 2, Lester Martinez is number 3, Munguia is number 4. So the WBC rankings is good for boxing. I mean, Caleb Plant, Sajo, Charlo, Iglesias, Pacheco, Munguia, Martinez, Shiraz, Canelo, and then Billy, the interim champ. You know, you beat him in Billy, you do it impressively, and then I think it elevates you back onto the pound for pound list. But at this point, people are disappointed with your performances. That's the only thing we can say. And I don't think you get on a list based on what you've done before. They want Canelo to fight light heavyweights or cruiserweights. Well, they did historically, right? But I mean, that was then, not so much now. They were mostly saying that back in the day when he was pound for pound number one and they wanted him to get beat. So they were trying to find somebody potentially who could beat him. So I think my Canadian brethren is in the ring next. Pommelmoose. Salute. Long time no see, man. Janabek is fucking disappointing. Taking roids for a grandpa is nasty work. Well, obviously it's not that. That's obviously just when he got caught, right? All these guys use PEDs. It's just unfortunately when you fucking don't cut your cycle properly, you end up getting fucking caught, right? So, wow, come on. Janabek is no fucking hype job. Nobody even talks about him. The middleweight division was virtually fucking ignored. And what most of us were saying is he needs fucking Turkey Al-Sheikh to give him a big opportunity. You get this big opportunity and then you fucking drop the ball in a big way. It's like, dude, man, you better just go fight fucking on the Russian promoters fucking cards for AIBA. At least that way you can use PEDs, you'll get paid good and fucking, you know, it'll be that. Nobody will care. You can fight for the IBA fucking middleweight world title. The Team GGG. I'm curious. What top professional fighters does the Russian promoter, ex-Olympic promoter, AIBA promote? Before it was a different group. What was it, like Triple C or CR or RCC? But I think they've been taken over by AIBA. Because AIBA's got big money. I told you the amateur fights that happened last week, the gold medal winners were getting $300,000. Today in this WBC tournament, the winners, the world champions, are getting $100,000. So it's a big discrepancy. There's a lot of Russian money. Oh, is this the next fight? Carlos Uchirera? I hope so. I'd love to see that fight before I fall asleep.
One of the hottest prospects in the world. Nightmare for anyone who's rapping.
He's exciting. Power puncher, super lightweight, 140.
Well, here's a reminder of how the super lightweight bracket has played out. Uzbekistan's Mujibilo Tursunov has had to do things the hard way so far. All four of his bouts going the distance. Carlos Utria, on the other hand, has been one of the competition's standout stars. 2 knockout victories, and the Colombian has become a bit of a national hero in his homeland already. Can't wait to see how this one shakes out. A mouth-watering final in the super lightweight division.
Good fight. This is the best fight of the tournament for sure. I think that's totally why he retired. He's just using leverage, right? Because they know they want to make the Canelo rematch.
Representing Colombia, Carlos Utria.
This kid's fun. What's he ranked by?
And now let's welcome to the ring, representing Uzbekistan, Mujibilo Tursunov.
They currently got Carlos Utria ranked fucking 41st. I don't get that. 13 wins, 11 KOs. Dude's a beast. And only 22. Well, that's also true, right? Like, who's he going to fight that's going to be on the level of Canelo? Janibek could have been a good fight, but that fight fell through. So then what are you going to do now? Just the kid he's fighting. Only 9 fights, 2 knockouts, but tough as fuck.
The Ring Magazine, Box Raw, Saudi Tourism Authority, STC, Saudi National Bank, Dr. Suleiman Al Habib Medical Group, and Saudi Airlines. Their strategic partners, Lyark United, Arroyo Cruises, Lucid Motors, Sadia, SHG, and Azure. Their main partners, Pepsi and Arena Fitness Innovation.
The first guy this guy beat was supposed to be the favorite of the tournament. From Argentina.
Jose Mansour, Alan Krebs, Edward Pearson, Bianco Alexic,
Alan David Kretz. 16-1 with 15 knockouts.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the hour of truth has arrived. 8-round schedule for the Riyadh season. WBC Boxing Grand Prix Super Lightweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the green corner.
This kid's a fucking bomber.
Yellow trunks and weighted officially at 141.7.
These Colombians, right? Like the Venezuelans. Not the classiest boxers, but big punchers.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Sotavento, Colombia, here is the undefeated Carlos Utria.
Utria. Name to remember. Who are all those fucking Somalians in the fucking crowd?
He comes wearing turquoise trunks and weighed in officially at 140.8 pounds. Undefeated with 9 wins. 2 wins combined way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, from Abidjan, Uzbekistan, here is the
Uzbekistan.
Mujibilo
Tursunov. It's going to be a good scrap. See if the fucking Colombian can knock this fucking guy out. You got a well-schooled fighter with a very deep amateur pedigree versus a fucking bomber from fucking Colombia. When I say bomber, I mean heavy puncher. Not that he like has bombs. Round one, we're off. Oh, big right hand to the body already. He throws with power, man. He's a Colombian Tommy fucking Hearns. Snappy jab. Again, the right hand to the body. Power shot. Nice jab to the pit. Oh, nice left to the body. So far, this round has been one-way traffic. Oh, the fucking Uzbek looks fucking outgunned big time. Uchera throws fucking uppercuts from deep like fucking Navarrete. Oh, nice counter. Nice counter left hand from Uzbek. Oh, big uppercut. That was like AJ Klitschko. Oh, nice counter shots from the Uzbek. That's it. On the inside, man. You got to fucking. Oh. You can't take those shots for too long. Now his nose is bleeding. Fucking Christ. Broken nose. Headbutt. Oh, fuck. Another uppercut left to the body. This dude's feeling it. Oh, good counter shots from the Uzbek. He's game motherfucker, that's for sure. But, oh my God. What a fucking ass beating he took. And this kid is like a well-decorated amateur fighter. You know, obviously BoxRec doesn't show all your fights, but 58-8 on BoxRec. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. This kid is a very well-decorated amateur fighter. Nah, those Colombians are just club fighters. Not this kid. This guy's going to knock out that Uzbek fighter. Ucheria is a problem. He's a fucking problem, man. Problem. That kid is fucking power puncher, man. Look at that uppercut. Oh, my God. Wow. I still think AJ Fury will be a good age better than Wilder. Yeah, no, I think it's a good matchup. I'm just a little disappointed at how AJ looked today. I thought he'd look a lot more sharp, but he didn't look really sharp. Round two. Can the Uzbek land something that makes fucking Carlos step back, or is Carlos just going to keep bombing with fucking crazy uppercuts? Good jab to the gut from Carlos. That's a smart punch. Uteria's got the smart way that he fights. He literally throws with you. When you throw, he throws. Unfortunately, we see a lot of pros now. They don't do that. They let you throw and then they throw. You're never going to get knockouts when you fucking fight like that. You got to throw when they throw. That's like, remember Teofimo Lopez's knockout of Richard Comey. Perfect example of throwing when he throws. Just make sure you're sharper and faster. Oh, Taiwan used to be such a great country, the Wild West. But fucking yesterday, we went to a place where we always go, this big place that has like bowling downstairs and pool tables upstairs and batting cages upstairs and darts. And you always just buy beer because there's a family mart attached to it. And then bring your beer and go play pool and play darts, go bowl. But yesterday they fucking wouldn't let us bring beer into the place. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Who passed that stupid fucking rule? And when did that pass? Ugh. The world. What's going on with it? There you go. Good jab. Throw. Don't wait for him. Oh, that's the problem with Ucharea. You throw and he throws too, so it's dangerous. This is a better round for the Uzbek. I think he's still losing, but at least it's a little more competitive, a little more movement. Smart round. Laugh out loud. You've been loved forever. Who won? Who won what? Carlos Utrera, somebody to pay attention to. He's a fun fighter. You throw him at 140 pounds with a lot of the fighters they have now. Throw this kid in with fucking, what's his face? The Puerto Rican or Gary Russell. Those would be fun fights. Bombers, killers. Round 3. Carlos is such a fucking gunslinger, just the way he fights. Keep throwing that jab to the body. That's a smart punch. Yeah. That spear. Oh, nice wide hook from the Uzbek. I think that's smart. Get him on the ropes. Back him up. Use your jab, though. Oh, nice right hand from Carlos. He's throwing some big leather right hands to the body. The Uzbek's definitely making this fight by consistently still trying to be aggressive and trying to win rounds. But in doing that, he just fucking opens up, allowing the Colombian to be effective in the counterpunch. Oh, there you go. Good uppercut. That's what you do, Uzbek. Give it back to him. Oh, good shot. Nice right hand from Uzbek. I would think this round I could give the Uzbek fighter. If he doesn't get knocked out, that is. Yeah, I would give him that round. 2-1. Carlos Uchera 2, Turinov 1. That was a better round, smarter. I feel like sooner or later one of these Uzbek guys is going to dominate in the pros. Obviously not this guy, but one of them. I agree. Like the ones I was talking about were the guys that were just in the AIBA amateur tournament that I talked about last week and went live for. The one kid who's currently fighting at light heavyweight, obviously when he goes pro, he's probably going to be middleweight. And then the guy fighting at cruiserweight, who's probably going to go to light heavyweight in the pros. Both of those kids are good. And one kid's 20, the other one's 21. So it's like the perfect fucking time to break into the pros because they're both young, dominant fucking amateur fighters, right? Round 4. Well, exactly. That's what I was saying. When you're producing like medalists in every single division in amateur boxing during a tournament where somebody's winning a bronze, a silver, or a gold, like literally you have a Uzbek fighter in every single weight division, ultimately you're going to start producing high-level fighters. And sooner or later, somebody's going to fucking, just be that guy. I mean, obviously, the Ukraine has had several fighters that have been like that. Lomachenko, obviously the Klitschko's, Usyk, Kazakhstan, Golovkin. Russia's had quite a few as well. Obviously, right now, Bivol and Beterbiev, to name 2. But Uzbekistan hasn't had one of those type of fighters yet, right? Hey, keep hitting him with the head. If it's going to fucking frustrate him and make him angry, good, then he's open to get hit. You, Carlos, got to fucking be able to defend against a headbutt, man. In the pros, that's fucking something you got to deal with. That shit happens all the time. I think that bump him off with your shoulder. I think Carlos is losing a little bit of steam. Now he's just boxing more. Not really trying to power through this guy. And this guy's starting to put some pressure on Carlos, back him up a bit, land some punches. I think after this is going to be 2-2 going into the 5th round. No punches behind the head, kid. Carlos, come on. Use your jab a little more effectively. You're losing momentum. Losing momentum. 2-2. we can finally be done with Jake Paul. I'm an AJ fan now. Took so much money off Tank's plate. You're a hater. You're a hater. No, I think we'll still see Jake Paul. It's just a matter of getting the right opponent. Maybe he'll do Tank Davis. If I could be that effective versus a heavyweight, imagine what I'd do against a fucking lightweight. Oh, that was a good uppercut. Was that round? I missed that. I still thought he lost the round, though. But that was a good punch. Round 5. Tursunov's a tough motherfucker, that's for sure. Oh, Carlos is throwing the right hand with some venom. You got to mask it so it lands a little more effectively. Double up the jab. Boom, boom. Double it up. Double it up. Or potentially throw a fucking combination. People just don't like throwing. Oh, nice uppercut from the Uzbek. People just don't like throwing combination punches. Oh, big left. Oh, that uppercut, man, came from his shoes. Yeah, Carlos, get back to what you were doing before. Throwing with him. Not you trade, I trade, you trade, I trade. Throw with him. He throws, you throw. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely a Carlos round. Took a bit of a breather the last 2 rounds, and this one he came out throwing some heavy fucking lumber. Tursunov, he's a tough son of a bitch. Good round. Drunk Irishman, what's up? Are you watching the WBC finals? What do you think about Carlos Utria? What's going on with football? Let's go, team. Liverpool's going to start soon. Bournemouth, full time. Fucking Brighton's under in the draw. Man City, 3-0. Haaland, 2 goals. That's nice. Hopefully, fucking I got an assist from one of my midfielders. Brentford. Fucking, who is that guy? Keane Lewis Potter, 2 fucking goals. And now Liverpool started. How many points I have? 44. 44 points. All from fucking Haaland. Not watching the fights, heading to the pub for the Liverpool game. You're a good man. You fucking got to get moving. How close is the pub to your house? Cherky, Foden, 3 points each for me. That's all. Cocksucker. Oh, my goalie did good. Fucking 8 points from my goalie from Sunderland. Nice. Today, my Liverpool players on my squad: Van Dijk, Wirtz, and Ekitike. Hopefully, all of them fucking have beautiful games. Oh, that's nice. 5 minutes from your house. Nice. Sweet. Where do you live? Do you live in Liverpool? Round 6. I think right now it's 3 rounds to 2 for Carlos Utria. Dublin. Okay. And so lots of people will be watching Liverpool at the bar. The Irish love Liverpool. The Reds. Hopefully, we have a big game. We need another win. Let's go. The Spurs, they're vulnerable. We should be able to beat them. Carlos is tiring out. That's not good when you're fighting an Uzbek. Those Uzbeks never stop working, never stop moving, never stop punching. Man U. That was a close round. I'm not sure who edged that one. Oh, I closed that website. What did you do, Sean? That's not smart. A Chinese friend of mine gave me a website so that I could watch the games live, but fucking, what is it? WW. Let me just click on this for a second. www.yyzb5.live. Ah, come on. Does it work? Give your brother a fucking break. Camera access allowed. Thanks very much. So, round 7. It looks like after 6 rounds, it's probably 3-3. I'm kind of edging. I didn't see the scorecard, so I'm not sure what the official cards are. Oh, good. It looks like I have the Liverpool game. We'll see. The feed seems to be fucking sticking. That's the biggest problem about trying to get illegal streams, trying to find one that actually flows well. But this is from China, so we're hoping that it does the trick. Carlos definitely losing some steam. That was a big right hand from him, but you know, the Uzbek's taking everything really well. I really thought that he was going to get knocked out in this fight, even though I have noticed that he's oh, that shot I thought was a good shot. Good left to the body. After he fucked his nose up in the first round, I figured it would just be a matter of time. Oh, nice uppercut. Catch him walking in. Round 7's in the books. The Kazakhstan guy looks fresh. Carlos looks fucking spent. And what's going on with this feed? Yeah, it's frozen. Mother, father. That shit ain't helping me. It's not fucking running any smoother. Oh well. Maybe after I get off StreamYard, it'll run better. We'll see. So this is the last round. Let's see who's going to pull it off. Uzbekistan or Colombia. After this fight, we have Canada versus Australia. But I'm kind of tempted to watch football instead. Oh, another headbutt. Come on, it's the last round. Headbutt don't matter.
Good for you.
I love this guy. I always listen to him when it's school nights and I have to wake up to go to work in the morning and Liverpool's playing late. Nice right hand from Carlos. Oh, that's a nice right hand. See, that's you gotta fucking set shit up, man. Set it up. Nice little short jab, good jab to the body. He got away from that jab to the body, the spear, which was a really effective punch early on. Little mosquitoes are biting away at me. Bastards. Oh, nice right hand from the Uzbek. Carlos bombs away Utrera. That should be his fucking nickname. Bombs away. Come on, you had him on an angle. You should have threw a punch. Get in there. Let your hands go. It's round 8. These guys aren't being nearly as aggressive as they should, fucking considering it's the last round of the fight. Fight's over. What are they saying? Wasn't the best performance, though.
Tried to the second half of the fight, he really tried to push the pace close to distance, made it a little bit uncomfortable with Lucia, but the class prevailed in the end there for Lucia. Nice long reset, jab to the body as Frank was asking for, said that last round really worked for him. And yeah, just had a kept variety in his work. The movement, certainly the early rounds, which was fantastic. Sure, the police back at the weight. Well, the future of the heavyweight division, Moses Atama faces Jermaine Franklin as a heavyweight.
Okay. It's not a bad fight.
Hopefully. Has Iriola been found out a bit this season, says Evan? Well, they should be beating Burnley at home. I think United messed up on Monday. I don't know how you drop points to Bournemouth at the moment. I really
Don't ask me. All I know is, I can't believe Chelsea struggled today with Newcastle. So let's listen to the decision. I think Carlos Uchera is going to get it.
After that first round, a credit to Tursunov for battling his way back and on the scorecards making it genuinely competitive to the point that we can't conclusively tell you what's about to happen, but I'll tell you who can. Thomas Driver.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Jose Mansour, Ed Pearson, and Yanko Alexic are in agreement. They all scored the same, 77-75. And judges Alan Krebs and Pavel Hennick scored 78-74. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated. And now the Riyad season WBC Boxing Grand Prix Super Lightweight Champion, Carlos Utrera.
Carlos Utrera may be the revelation of the tournament.
Congratulations, Carlos. But, ladies, gentlemen, I think I'm going to go watch the Liverpool football game since the Reds are playing. Thanks, everyone, for jumping in. Still have one more fight on this card. Obviously, Team Canada is fighting, so, we should probably watch that. But, it is what it is. Thanks, everyone, for jumping in, and I will see you next week for sure. Next week, we obviously have some huge boxing. The super card from Japan. I'm definitely going to be up all fucking night watching that. So I definitely will go live. Obviously, that's on DAZN, so it'll be very easy to go live for that. So stay tuned. Then, obviously, I'm going to be breaking down that card this week. It's Christmas in Taiwan, which means that I need to work on Monday, but then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 6 days off. Then I go back to work for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So not too bad. It's a nice move into the new semester. So thanks everyone for jumping in. I will see you next week. Have a good weekend. Peace out. Let's go Liverpool.